Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Prabhuji joined, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Charchandra Prabhuji. We would all like to wish you on your appearance day a very, very happy appearance day today, and we are all praying for your good health and long time association. So on that occasion, if I am allowed, I would like to present a small song. Janmadinamidam ai priya charu prabhuji. Janmadinamidam ai priya charu prabhuji. Shantanotu te sarvadhamudam. Shantanotu te sarvadhamudam. Prarthayamahe bhavashatayushi. Prarthayamahe Bhavashatayushi Shri Radha Krishna Sada Tvam cha rakshatu Shri Radha Krishna Sada Tvam cha rakshatu Punya Karmana Kirtimarjaya Bhakti Karmana Kirtimarjaya Jivanam Tava Bhavatu Sartakam Jivanam Tava Bhavatu Sartakam.
Yes. Okay.
Dear Charu Prabhuji, may this birthday bring you auspiciousness and joy forever. Indeed, we all pray for your long life. May Sri Radha Krishna always protect you. By noble and devotional deeds, may you attain fame and may your life be fulfilled. Thank you from our Bhakti Shastra group for all the classes and all the enlightenment that you are giving us and your time and effort. Humble obeisances at your lotus feet, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Mataji, it's really overwhelming. All of you guys are really went out of your way. Mataji, that book I received, it's a wonderful book that you have presented me. Prabhupada's, our Guru Maharaj's book. I just received it today actually. Thank you so much. Perfect. Hare Krishna.
There is also a picture of Guru Maharaj.
Yes, I saw. The whole book is about that. Thank you very much. Hari Bol. Thank you, all of you also. I'm very grateful to all of you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandat Pranam. Very happy Krishna conscious birthday.
Thank you.
Koti Dandat Pranam, Prabhuji. May your all desire fulfill. God
my
bless
desire
you.
is to serve the Lord and His devotees.
Yes, Prabhuji.
That's my
પ્રભુજી
only
તમારી
desire.
ખુશી માટે એક જળ કમળ શાંડી ગાઉ
અરે
છું.
વાહ, એ તો perfect છે.
નરસિંહ મહેતાનું. હા.
એ જ આવવાનું, એ જ કથા આવવાની છે.
હા, એટલે જ.
Radhabinath Prabhuji.
Yes.
I think she knows.
જળ કમળ છાંડી જાને બાળા સ્વામી અમારો જાગશે તને મારશે મને બાળ હત્યા લાગશે કહે રે બાળક તું માર્ગ ભૂલ્યો કે તારા વેરીએ વળાવ્યો નિશ્ચય તારો કાળજ ખૂટ્યો અહીંયા તે શીદ આવ્યો નથી ના ગણ હું માર્ગ ભૂલ્યો નથી મારા વેરીએ વળાવ્યો મથુરા નગરીમાં જુગટુ રમતા હું નાગનું શીશ હાર્યો રંગે રૂડો રૂપે પૂરો દિસંતો કોડીલો કોડામણો તારી માતાએ કેટલા જન્મ્યા તેમાં તું અડખામણો મારી માતાએ બેઉ જન્મ્યા તેમાં હું નટવર નાનડો, જગાડતા નાગને મારું નામ કૃષ્ણ કાનડો. લાખ સવાનો મારો હાર આપું રે તુજને દોર્યો, એટલું મારા નાગથી છાન આપું રે તુજને ચોર્યો. શું કરું નાગણ હું હાર તારો, શું કરું તારો દોર્યો, શાને કાજે નાગણ તારે કરવી ઘરમાં ચોરીઓ. ચરણ ચાપી મૂછ મરડી નાગણે નાગ જગાડ્યો, ઉઠો ને બળવંત કોઈ બારણે બાળક આવ્યો. બેવ બળિયા બાથે વળગિયા કૃષ્ણે કાલી નાગનાથીઓ, સહસ્ત્ર ફેણા ફૂફવે જેમ ગગન ગાજે હાથીઓ. નાગણ સૌ વિલાપ કરે છે, નાગને બહુ દુઃખ આપશે, મથુરા નગરીમાં લઈ જશે પછી નાગનું શીશ કાપશે. બેઉ કર જોડી વિનવે સ્વામી મૂકો અમારા કંઠને, અમે અપરાધી કાંઈ ન સમજ્યા ન ઓળખ્યા ભગવંતને. થાળ ભરી નાગણી સર્વે મોતીએ શ્રી કૃષ્ણને વધાવ્યા, નરસૈયાના નાથ પાસેથી નાગણે નાગ છોડાવ્યા, નરસૈયાના નાથ પાસેથી નાગણે નાગ છોડાવ્યા. હરે કૃષ્ણ 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 હરે હરે, હરે રામ 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 હરે હરે. શ્રી નરસિંહ મહેતા કી જય હો, શ્રી કાલિયા દમન લીલા કી જય હો. હરે કૃષ્ણ,
Very
દંડવત
beautiful.
પ્રણામ.
That's my
Thank you.
favorite version, Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Archana Mataji, did you receive that in time? I'm sorry I sent you that rather too late last night,
Yes, it was 1 a.m. in the morning.
I'm very sorry about that,
That's okay, Prabhu. I will try my best. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll try what I can do.
So sorry about that.
I hope I can do justice on the slides.
All the devotees are requested just to take 30 to 40 seconds to wish Charu Prabhuji, starting from Radha Vinod Prabhuji, please.
Hare Krishna, Charu Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. As I mentioned even yesterday, that without a devotee association and association such a a devotee like you, I would have been nowhere. So nice, and everybody appreciate your hard work, appreciate the knowledge, appreciate the enthusiasm, the knowledge you are bringing to us devotional service, Prabhuji. We all are grateful, and I'm personally grateful to you, and pray to Lord Krishna to give you long and happy and devotional life to you. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank
Prabhuji.
you very much. Thank you. Haribol. Thank you.
Next is Dipti Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Haribol.
Wish you a very happy Krishna conscious birthday. I pray Lord Krishna and Radharani to shower their blessings on you for a happy, blissful, healthy and active life. I pray them to fulfill all your desires and dream you have. We are very fortunate, Prabhuji. I am very thankful to you accepting me as your student in your class and driving my mind in a Krishna conscious pathway. I'll try my best to walk in that path, Prabhuji. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Whatever you have done for me, I'm grateful for that.
Thank you, Mataji. So am I. I'm very, very grateful to all of you also, Hare Krishna.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, a very humble Dandavat Pranam at your lotus feet. I have always felt that we just did this lesson of the fruit seller selling fruits to Krishna. So we just came along and we just kind of just came along your way. And like Krishna filled the fruit seller's basket with so many jewels, one by one, you filled our baskets also with jewels, with such beautiful, precious courses that you have given us and kept us involved and absorbed in Krishna Leelas. Thank you so much. May all your desires come true on your 81st birthday. And may you have many, many, many more. And thank you for such a wonderful association. Thank you, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam.
Thank you, Mataji. This is a two-way street, you know. Thank you very much.
Archana Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Charu Prabhu. Please accept my humble obeisances. I'm eternally grateful for your association and the wonderful knowledge you're always ready to share. On this auspicious day of your 81st birthday, I would like to pray to Sri Sri Radha Krishna Jugal to bless you to go on spreading their glories to many more souls like me. Under your guidance, we have covered so many wonderful books that I don't think I would have ever read it on my own. You are such an inspiration to all of us in this group. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your
Thank you.
endeavors
Thank you.
to bring spiritual knowledge into our lives. Hare Krishna. Once again, I wish you a very, very happy birthday.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
I will also read Ramya Mataji's offering. She has said, I am much obliged and honored to be part of your team. Charu Prabhuji has always been very kind and patient to me, a father figure in my life who guides me in the right path to advance spiritually, motivates me when I am down. He has given the moral support that I could always rely on him, come what may. His enthusiasm and passion, in spite of his health issues, has made me question myself. The dedication he has and shows has always inspired me. I hope that the divine couple give him great health and happiness always, be with him to help him, guide us more to enlighten us. Wish you a wonderful, blessed, healthy, Krishna conscious birthday, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranams, Ramya.
Thank you, Ramya. Thank you so much.
Next is Badal Prabhuji. Mic is off. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji.
Haribol Badal Prabhu.
On this auspicious day, on behalf of all the devotees, I wish you happy Krishna conscious birthday. Prabhuji, we have learned a lot from you, from your lecture, and we lead towards from Krishna conscious pathway. So on your birthday, we wish you happy birthday, and also pray God for your long life and blissful life, and accomplish your all the desires. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Badal Prabhu. Thank you so much. Actually, in reality, to everyone, I am actually enriched by receiving the association for all of you, you know. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Badal Prabhu.
Prasad Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Wish you very, very happy Krishna conscious birthday, Prabhu. So I always wonder, even though you have so much knowledge, I don't know how you are so humble, Prabhu, so humble. Actually, whatever work you're doing now, this is going to be the treasure for the next generation, Prabhu. Okay. So Krishna has a great plan, Prabhu. Okay. So that is the reason he's making all this happen through you. Okay. So even if I have a 0.0001% of the commitment what you have, I would call my life is successful, Prabhu. So please pray, Prabhu. Please pray for me, Prabhu. Thank you.
You're embarrassing me. I'm really nobody, really. You know, it's because of you. You inspire me to do all this thing, you know, and by thereby I get enriched. Believe it or not, I really do. I'm telling you the truth. I am getting enriched. Hare Krishna. And remember, all of you, I need your help. Very badly, I need your help, all of you, because I can't do it alone by myself, you know, and I need really input from all of you. Hare Krishna.
Very happy Krishna conscious birthday, Prabhu. 81st. Thank you.
Ajit Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, wish you a very, very happy Krishna consciousness 81st birthday. Prabhu, I'll take up just 1 minute. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a verse called Janasya Krishna Vimukasya Daivat Adharma Shilasya Suduktadasya Anugrahaye Charanti Nunam Bhutani Bhavyani Janardanasya. The great philanthropic souls travel in this world, in this earth, on behalf of Supreme Personality of Godhead to show the compassion to the fallen souls like me, who are averse to the sense of a subordination to the Lord. I'm recalling this verse, Prabhu. I am in this word, it is calling the Vimukha. So you are making myself to the Mukha to turn towards the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Prabhu. Dear Prabhu, you have given up the light and in-depth spiritual visions to the Vaishnava Sampradaya as well as our Brahma Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy. By your Acharana, you taught us how to study in our vows. You, as a great scholar, you taught us to this world that material qualification has no value in front of the in-depth bhakti. You, as a true warrior of the Vaishnava Sampradaya, you have shown by how Vaishnava should be meek and humble by your activities, as Prasad Prabhu told us. On this auspicious occasion, I beg you at your lotus feet, please bless us so that we can we can fulfill your mood and serve of Srila Prabhupada mission our level best. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Wish you a very, very happy Krishna consciousness birthday once again. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Rajiv. Thank you so much. I'm really overwhelmed by your love and affection. And believe me, it's you, all of you, who inspire me to what I've been doing that. And I pray, may the Lord, the divine couple, shower their choices, their blessings on all of you to make progress on this wonderful, wonderful, auspicious path. Haribol.
Next is Sagar Prabhuji.
So, Prabhu, can you see me?
Yes, we can hear you.
But can you turn on the video? I cannot see the video.
Yeah, your video we are not able to see, but we can hear you clearly.
Okay, like I have an iPhone right now.
Okay.
Anyway, if you cannot see me, okay, I'll. Hare Krishna.
Okay, we can hear you, Prabhu.
Okay, Hare Krishna Charu Prabhu, wishing
Haribol.
you Krishna conscious happy birthday 81. I'm grateful for your preaching Krishna consciousness for us since long time. Today is the glorious day for us. May God bless what you wish this auspicious day from my bottom of heart. Wishing all the best for this happy birthday.
Thank you. Sagar Prabhu. Sagar Prabhu. Lakshman Prabhu, Chaitanya Nitai Prabhu personally came to my house and delivered all that you had ordered for me. The most precious was this flower garland from the deities themselves.
Charu Prabhu, this is all our teamwork,
No.
And Sarat Prabhu with the teamwork, he requested me, and so that's the things we do.
Thank you.
With
Thank you very much.
All the members of.
Thank you so much. I can't really,
Dhanar Pranam, Charu Prabhu, Dhanar Pranam.
Haribol.
Haribol.
Kesaki Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Dandat Pranam Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna,
my humble obeisances. Wish you many, many happy returns on this Krishna conscious 81st birthday, Prabhuji. Our prayers to the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani as well as Srila Prabhupada so as to shower the blessings and mercy onto you and hope all your dreams come true. Prabhuji, since 2 decades, you are busy in Shastra teachings and 16 to 18 hours you are busy dedicating yourselves for all of us. So we salute your determination, dedication, and sincerity, what you have extended for all of us, as being we are the fallen souls. So our prayers, Prabhuji, that all of us, let us sink in what you desire from all of us and devote ourselves in scrutinizing the study Bhagavatam. So thank you, Prabhuji. Wish you many, many happy returns of the day once.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much. Haribol.
Arsa Mataji.
Hare Krishna Chandra, many happy returns of the day. You have done a lot for me. I don't know how to tell you, but you have brought me in this Krishna consciousness, which is really a great thing. And I really, from my bottom of heart, I thank you very much for this and giving me enlightenment, teaching me good about all Krishna Katha and everything. So many books and stories you have given me. Thank you. And for our class, everybody, I thank. Thank you. Happy birthday, Chandra. I'm really overwhelmed. Thank you. You've done a lot of things for me.
Take it easy. You are really made so much progress. Haribol. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Chandra.
Thank you.
Anybody left now? I think all have wished. Now I'll request Charu Prabhuji to bless all of us so that we can progress in the path of devotional service.
You already been doing great already. You've been lending your support to my efforts, and it is the combined efforts that we offer, or whatever little we can offer to the divine couple. And without your support, I can't do anything at all. So I need all the supports I can get, because I alone cannot do that. Thank you, Haribol. Everybody, please accept my humble obeisances. All glory to Srila Prabhupada. Haribol. We are very fortunate. We are on this path, especially this Gaudiya Sampradaya. It's extremely fortunate. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the Panchatattva, most merciful, most beneficent, that's incarnation that we have, and we are part of that movement that Srila Prabhupada brought us together. If it weren't Srila Prabhupada, we would not be here, actually, So we are very fortunate. And thank you. I'm indeed enriched by your love and affection. Thank you so much. Haribol.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhu. Very much. Now we'll start with lesson 42. Archana Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Lalita Priya Mataji has already done the Mangalacharan. So I will just Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Giriniyat Kripatam Mande Shri Guru Taranam Paramanand Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram Namaham Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namne Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Shri Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यः च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. Sharad Prabhuji, are you going to do the recap?
Yes, I'll do. Yesterday we learned lesson 41. And now the first question is, there are some Tattvavadis like Madhavacharya, Vallabhacharya, they do not recognize the chapters 12, 13 and 14 of 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. What is the reason?
Hare Krishna Chandra Pranam Prabhuji. Answer? Yeah, reasons for denial was aggressive liberation, Krishna's Vatsalya and feeding, and motherly feeding the gopis, feeding equal to Yashoda Maiya's status.
Yes, thank you very much. Aghasura's liberation and Krishna sucking the breast of the gopis being equal to Yashoda's motherly status. For these two reasons, the Tattvadis they do not accept these chapters. They think that the chapters are not there in the 10th canto. Okay, but what is the argument of the Vaishnava Acharyas to counter such arguments of the Tattvadis? This is the second question.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
The first question, Prabhuji, as we go forward, also they don't like the Brahma was put into the illusion. It will come because we are belonging to the same sampradaya. How come Brahma could be illusion? In the previous question. So coming back to the question, Prabhuji, I lost the track. Prabhuji, what was the question?
Question is, what is the argument of the Vaishnava Acharyas to
Yeah.
counter the Tattvadis?
Because these pastimes are reflected in many other scriptures, many
Yes.
other messages. So it is not a one-time occurrence. So there is evidence stating that Krishna sucking the milk from the other gopis and the Brahma Leela, all those are reflecting over there. So their counter is that it cannot be wrong. That's what my understanding, Prabhuji.
Okay, any other reason? Okay, I'll give out all the reasons. One is that these texts are seen in many manuscripts, in many other shastras, in Puranas, in many places it is given. And then Acharyas like Sridhar Swami and others, they have commented on these verses from these three chapters. Then this Leela, that is the killing of Aghasura, the picnic, Brahma's hymn to Krishna, they are well known is in Brajamandala and even in Padma Purana, detailed description is given. And then the next is liberation is not acceptable in the bhakti tradition. They want bhakti only, they want the Vaishnavas, they want service to the Supreme Lord and nothing else. And we have to remember that what these acharyas have said, the thousands of coward men, the coward women from whom Krishna sucked the milk are thought to be similar to Yasoda, and Krishna himself acknowledged their Vatsalya Prema. It will be very clear in today's class also. Then the next question is, what was the age of Krishna when Aghasura was killed?
5 years.
5 years, that is correct. Next is why Balrama was not allowed to accompany Krishna that day, that is when Aghasura was killed. That day Balrama was not allowed to go with him. What was the reason?
Because Rohini made him perform auspicious rituals at home on the advice of the astrologer.
Yes, very correctly. It was Balrama's birthday. That's why Rohini Mata performed certain auspicious rituals at home on the advice of the astrologers, and that's why he did not accompany. And then what did Krishna do that day? Every day, Yasoda Mata used to get him ready. But what was special on that particular day? He got up early in the morning, then what happened?
Yeah,
Yes, Prabhuji carry.
No, mother, you go ahead.
हाँ, वो इस बार उन्होंने सोचा कि हम पिकनिक जाएंगे, तो वो खुद उठ गए अपने आप और उनका ब्यूगल बजाया और सारे गोपा फ्रेंड्स को उठा दिया और अपने आप ही स्नान कर लिया, अपने आप को डेकोरेट कर लिया और इतने खुशी से वो, जब वरना यशोदा माता के बिना वो उठते नहीं थे, मगर आज उन्होंने स्वयं नक्की किया तो वो अपने अच्छे से वो उठ गए और तैयार हो गए और सब गोप बालों के साथ वो पिकनिक जाने के लिए और काफ के साथ रेडी हो गए.
Yes, and what was special when they went, they kept all the calves in front and they went behind. That is very special. Then next question is, after reaching the forest, what did the coward boys, including Krishna, what did they do there? They used to play games and do many other things. What all they did?
They actually,
Began
Prabhuji,
to
they
sport.
further, yeah, they went again, and they, even though they were decorated from homes with all the flowers, pearls, and everything, when they went into the forest, they wanted to have some more fun. So what they did is that they plucked fruits, flowers, green leaves, and then they put that on their bodies and decorated themselves. Then they also got peacock feathers and some mineral sands, like soft mineral sands. Then they started, putting on their body, decorating on their bodies with that. And they were playing games, and they were making, having a lot of fun there.
Yes, they were playing their flutes. Then the coward boys, they used to steal each other's lunch bags. They enjoyed by touching Krishna. Who will touch Krishna first? That was a game amongst them.
Climbing
And
on the trees, yeah, climbing on the trees. And they were also going to the waterfalls there nearby the mountains.
yes. In very brief, the boys had so much fun playing with Krishna, and Krishna had so much fun by playing with his friends. Then next question is, why the luck of the coward boys has been commented by the Acharyas. How lucky they were to have association with the with Lord Krishna. About this, what do the Acharyas they say?
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody wants to go? Go ahead, please.
No, Prabhuji, please.
Yeah. So I'll just add few, Acharyas mentions that Gyanis and Ashtang Yogis, how hard work they have to do to get the mercy of the Lord. Still they, again, still they can't get a 1% of, of the love or the release the environment. Whereas all the Gopa friends, they were so friendly with him, and they were playing so enthusiastically. So it was kind of envious, like yesterday, I think last class we were talking about envy. So they're appropriate of envy of of the Gopa friends playing with the Lord Krishna. So it was unparalleled, and I think as we see that how the Brahma gets bewildered by seeing so many things of this, what was happening on that day. That's why I understand, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Okay, and that is very correct. And Lord Krishna, he appears as a normal, common human child in front of them, and these boys, they used to play with him, and Krishna was under the control of their love. That's why he played with them. And these boys, they played with Swayam Bhagavan. It is not that they are Nitya Siddhas because they accumulated punya. This should be understood. And then the next question is, what is the meaning of agha? Agha means
Envious.
Envious.
Envy.
Envious.
envious, having no tolerance to see anybody else happy. Okay, who are the younger brother and sister of Aghasura?
Baki and Baka.
Putna and
Bakasura.
Bakasura.
And Bakasura, yes. How was Aghasura looking like?
He was like a mountain, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Okay, height is like a mountain, and length is like 6
8
miles.
kilometers.
8 kilometers.
8
Yeah.
mile. 8 mile.
8 miles. Yeah.
Enormous size.
Lower the touching to the ground, and upper the touching to the cloud.
Yes. And the two corners of his mouth were like
Like a
two
cave.
caves,
Like two caves, fang, and fangs like peaks of mountains,
mountains.
and tongue like broad path. and he was breathing harshly, harsh wind, and his eyes like a conflagration.
Okay. Once the boys, the coward boys and the calves, they entered into Aghasura's belly, why didn't he swallow them?
He was waiting for
Waiting for
Krishna.
Krishna.
Waiting.
Sorry. Go ahead, Mother.
His enemy was Krishna only, and he
Krishna.
was waiting
Yeah.
for Krishna.
Yeah, they are
That's
waiting.
why.
He's waiting for Krishna.
And
Once Krishna
how,
enters, he wants to swallow.
yes, and how Krishna killed Aghasura?
He entered into the throat of the python, and he expanded himself so that it is he was that python was suffocated and killed.
Yes. And right after the enlargement, Aghasura was moving erratically because his life force was blocked, meaning he was literally suffocated to the point of death. And finally, he died. And what type of mukti Aghasura achieved after he died? Is it correct to say that he attained Sayujya Mukti?
Sarupya Mukti till Vaikuntha Gyanam.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, can you explain a little? We saw in complete one slide yesterday, and it was explained so nicely.
One reason for
What
that is
happens
like,
when he
okay.
was dying? The effulgence came, and effulgence came from Aghasura's body, and it became purified because it was in touch with Krishna,
Yes.
and
Yes,
that's
sir.
why how he attained Suddha Sattva.
Suddha, correct. And also the Gopa boys played and Krishna played, okay, and they enjoyed some time, okay, inside that Aghasura. Because of that reason as well, he got Sarupya Mukti. Is the one we discussed yesterday.
And the Brahman effulgence actually is not visible to the material eyes, but it was still visible to prove that every living being is an individual, and Krishna had this individual effulgence stay outside the demon's body for some time, so that everybody else who were seeing that incident, they could see. And then Krishna proved that anyone killed by him attains liberation. And why finally he attained Sarupya Mukti? He didn't have any the qualification, but still he attained Sarupya Mukti. Why?
The reason is like the same, Prabhu. I think I mentioned that Gopa boys played, and Krishna also spent some good time, okay, inside Aghasura, okay.
The clue is Jai Vijay. Jay and Vijay, they got liberated. They went back to their own Dhamma after 3 births. Like this, Aghasura also had uh, uh, he was liberated at the end. Okay, like we heard, he attended the same, that is the Sarupya Mukti, means that is in Vishnu Loka, that is the 400 form. That means what is the then difference between these persons who get liberated and go to Vaikuntha Dhama and Lord Vishnu? How to distinguish between them? Because they look similar. Their effulgence is same, they wear the same type of dress, they all have 4 hands and everything is the same. How do you distinguish who is Vishnu and who is a liberated person roaming around here?
Kaustubhamani, Prabhu. Okay. Lakshmi will be there in the heart for Krishna. Yeah.
Okay, one is Kaustubhamani. Any other thing?
Srivatsa Mani.
Trivatsa, yes. Any other? Okay.
Seva Prabhuji. Seva?
You see, the Supreme Lord himself, only himself, he can sit in that throne which is made by Sesa and nobody else. Second, Lakshmi serves his legs, his body, that is, gives seva to him only and not to anybody, any other 400 form who is there in Vaikuntha. These are the things. Thank you very much. Now, Archana Mataji, please start the today's class.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. And seeking the blessings of Charu Prabhu and Charu Prabhu and all the devotees assembled, I would like to present, but disclaimer is that I may not be able to do full justice. So, in case I make a mistake, Charu Prabhu, please, you are welcome to tell me my.
You are fully capable of handling yourself. That I saw it empty number of times. You are fully capable. But we are there.
You're very kind. You're very kind, Prabhu. I don't think that. Anyway, I got very little time to really prepare.
Yeah, I know. It's my fault.
No,
I was
I'm
working
not
till
saying it's
late
your
night,
fault, Prabhu. Just that it is my incapability. I had some time, but anyways, I will try my best. Please share.
Everyone, Mataji, I sent that my PowerPoints the local time at Mataji's place, Singapore. It was close to 1 a.m. in the morning. And this early morning, she is giving this class now. So she hardly had it, maybe just a glance through. But, I think the slides I make, that's all it's needed, really.
Yes,
Everything
Prabhu.
is
Everything is done.
self-sufficient.
That's sufficient. Yeah. In case I miss something, please tell
Yeah.
me.
Go ahead, Prabhu. Mataji, we are all together. We are in the family.
Yes, Prabhu. That's why I dare to do it. Okay. So, welcome everyone. So, today's session, we are going to talk about this chapter 13, where part of chapter 13, only half of chapter 13 today, where Brahmaji is abducting the boys and the cows, and then how Krishna he replicates himself as those boys and cows. So we are going to see this interesting pastime of Brahma Vimohini Leela. Chapter 13, shlokas 1 to 39 today. The rest will be covered the next class. 1 to 39 are divided into 4. First one, where Krishna went for a picnic within the forest with the cowherd boys. We saw that yesterday. We saw yesterday what happened was Agasura was killed. And today we are going to say, Krishna is going to say how much time we wasted with this Agasura. Let us now start our picnic. So that's how it begins. Then Brahmaji, he is also abducting the boys and their cows. He's doing this in a many different ways. We will see how Brahmaji is going to do this, abducting the boys and their calves. And why is he going to do this? Very, very interesting. And the third point is we're going to see how Krishna he replicates himself as the boys and the calves exactly as they were before. And why does he do this? And how does he do this? Also will be explained. And then finally, Balaramji, he understands that this is Krishna himself and not the cowherd boys and the calves. So what is this mystery? What is happening? And Balramji also understands this in the final shlokas. So this is what is laid out for today. And let's begin.
Most important element here that Balramji is also the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Even he himself was kept in dark, and he did not know until way, way late.
Yes. We did not know until the last few days, 4 or 5 days before that, he came to know.
Then Krishna disclosed everything to him.
Yes.
He was perplexed like everyone else.
Yes. All this will know why and how. So interesting. So here it begins with Krishna went for a picnic within the forest with the cowherd boys. So we see in chapter 13 there is a picnic. And there is the abduction of the cows and the cowherds, and there's Brahma's bewilderment, and there is manifestation of the calves, Vishnu and others, and Krishna was all of those. Krishna was all of those cows and the cowherd boys. So this one we will see in this chapter. That's what Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is telling us, the summary. And what is chapter summary by Srila Prabhupada? He says, although the incident concerning Aghasura had been performed 1 year before, when the cowherd boys were 5 years old, when they were 6 years old, they said, it happened today. What has happened? What happened was this. So what happened was this chapter. So remember yesterday in the last part of the lecture yesterday, I was talking about how Parishit Maharaj is telling Shukadeva Goswami that a guru does not hide anything from his disciple. So that's where we pick on from in this chapter. So listen attentively, Parikshit. Shukadeva Goswami is telling, I am going to tell you a secret. Gurus often tell a secret to an affectionate disciple, isn't it? So if the disciple is very affectionate and very obedient, then the guru will tell all the secrets. So that's what is Shukadeva Goswami is thinking about. Parikshit is so attentive, so affectionate. So I'm going to tell him this secret. What he was about to disclose was in reference to Brahma and Krishna, the manifold and the implausible wonder. That means how great was this wonder and how impossible to even understand this wonder. That is not easy to comprehend by everyone. Therefore, it is said guhyam or confidential. This is confidential. So the great Tattvavadis also they don't accept because it is so guhyam, it is so confidential that many don't even understand, many don't even accept. So after saving the calves and the boys from Aghasura's mouth, now Krishna brought them back to the river bank. And for the sake of manifesting his special Aishwarya. Now, what is his special Aishwarya? The whole topic about this whole chapter is about this special Aishwarya. That's what we are going to see now. He then praised the riverbank and its surroundings to create an atmosphere suitable for a picnic. So, do you remember in the last chapter, we saw how Krishna woke up early morning desiring to have a picnic? So, this is a picnic. Till now, they didn't have a picnic yet, isn't it? They were just uh, running towards the picnic spot, you can say, where they found Aghasura and that Leela took place. But now Krishna says, we have reached the picnic spot. Look at this beautiful riverbank. Look at the sand. Look at the shining, soft sand, which is really meant for us to sit down and enjoy. And look at this beautiful pool full of lotus flowers, and the fragrance is just wafting as we take our lunch. This fragrance will also be helpful and it will be very pleasing for us. So he said we should all eat here since the day is flying by. Why the day is flying by? Because we spent some time killing Aghasura and all that. So the day is going by. There was some delay in Aghasura incident. And now we are tormented by hunger. Now we cannot control our hunger anymore. So let the calves drink the water and slowly graze the grass nearby. So it seems that that area was full of durva grass. You know, durva grass is very, very soft grass and very tender. And the cows, they are very small baby cows. So they love to eat this small soft grass. So Krishna said, okay, just thinking that the calves would be unable to go anywhere else because their greed is there for that very soft grass. So the boys, what they did, they just said, yes, Krishna, whatever you propose, we will do it. Then they joyfully sat down with the Lord and they started having their lunch. So how they sat down was also very beautifully described. It was like the lotus leaves all arranged in a around the whole of the lotus. So like that, they were sitting all around Krishna in different lines, like concentric circles. They were sitting around Krishna and they were joyfully sitting around Krishna. Every boy was thinking that Krishna is only looking at me, face to face with Krishna. They were all sitting face to face with Krishna, and everyone was thinking that Krishna is only looking at me. And it should be perceived that they had loosened their lunch bags because the lunch bags are in the ropes, the bag made of ropes and shika, they call it shiki. And in that chikki, they put the lunch bags. So they had loosened their lunch bags. In the morning, in the dawn, from their respective homes, they had brought the lunch so that they are going to now enjoy. So in this slide, we see how they are sitting all around Krishna. Can you see that? In circles. And Krishna went for a picnic within the forest with the cowherd boys.
Excuse me, Mataji. I shared with you my original PowerPoint, PPTX. There you can show all these animations and everything. I think you are using the PDF version.
I didn't get the PPTX, Prabhu.
I sent you both of Sharad Prabhu, I sent you both, right?
Yes. She must
So,
have opened the
so
other
she must have received it also, you know. Because if you received it, she must have received too.
Just a
So
minute.
then you get an advantage of that version. You can show all the animations, you know. And you see this, these slides are not sharp, you know. In that version that I shared with you, you'll see a very sharp picture and everything, you know. Okay, it's okay. We are getting late now. Go ahead now. Continue. See what that the arrow indicates. Arrow indicates very significant thing in that. That red arrow, you know.
Yeah, I know. I know, but
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I think I got it. I did not realize because I think it was too early in the morning.
I'm sorry.
I
Again.
didn't realize. Okay, never mind. I will try to share that one. But you see, if I go in the PPTX mode, then I cannot toggle between. Okay, let me try. Just give me 1 minute. I will just try.
Okay. You'll see a very sharp picture then, you know. So this PDF version doesn't do the justice.
Yes. I will try.
In the animations, you can use that, you know.
Okay.
If it takes too much time, don't worry about it.
Okay, now I'm in the PPTX mode.
Look at that. This is much sharper picture, isn't it?
Okay, now I'll try to
make it a full slide.
I will try. I'm doing that. Okay. Is it okay now?
You can make it full slide, you know.
It is full slide now. It is full slide.
No, it's not.
Not yet come full. It is not full yet.
Share the entire screen, Mataji. Share the entire screen in Zoom. Yeah.
I'm sharing entire screen only.
Okay.
How is it not coming?
Just try again. Instead of just
Prasad Prabhu is really, he has an expertise. Please, all of you take advantage of Sharad Prabhuji, okay? Sharad Prabhuji, please help them, okay?
Yes.
Yeah. And Prasad Prabhuji, you also help them. Prasad Prabhuji is very, very competent of this particular app, you know, X-Mind.
So I go to the entire screen, isn't it, Prabhu?
Yeah. Just share the entire screen. Correct, Mataji.
But it's not coming.
Okay, there will be a button. Okay, otherwise you share the slide, Mataji. Whatever you can. It's okay.
Share
It
the
will
slide
come
which
yeah.
we just shared just a minute ago, you know. Then Prasad Prabhuji will show you which button to push.
Okay, I'll show.
Yeah, you can share it, Prabhu. You can share it and Mataji can speak. Yeah. Yeah, now you put it in a Windows slide. Yeah, sorry. Full screen. Yes, perfect. This is perfect. Yeah.
You see the difference now, this and that?
Yes, Prabhu. Lot of animation and lot of work on. Yeah. This is very sharp as you mentioned. Perfect. Mataji, you got the screen, Mataji. You can go ahead.
Sharad Prabhu is now showing the slide, right?
Yeah, correct. Sharad Prabhu is showing.
Prabhu, you know how to use the animation, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Because that red arrow is very, very significant, as Mataji is about to explain that.
Okay.
First, explain the slide.
Yes, I will explain the slide. So now they are sitting around the thing, and they are Can hear my own echo. So they have brought from their homes different things all, but they have not yet taken it out of the box. So they are still inside, and even that they are inside the containers, the boys are showing off, oh, with their faces. They want, oh, so tasty. This is so. So they're making all kinds of sounds and expressions just to show how appetizing the flavors of the food is, and they had prepared it the day before, everything arranged so that early morning they can go with Krishna and they can share this wonderful lunch with him, especially for this forest picnic. And their showing off was mostly because they wanted Krishna to approve. So then Shukadev Goswami, he is describing Krishna's Bhojana Krida. This is Bhojana Krida, means his pastime of taking lunch. So, or good fun of eating, bearing flute between his abdomen and his garment. That means he has stuck the flute in his dhoti, between his garment and his stomach, and then a staff on his in his left hand, and a soft morsel of food also in his left hand. So in his left side, he's holding the bugle, the staff on his in his arm like this, and in his hand he's holding one big lump of yogurt rice, soft yogurt rice. And then along with yogurt rice, the Goswamis are saying that there are particular pickles, fruits, which go with this kind of yogurt rice. So, like the ginger, some Goswami says ginger, some say there is pieces of fruit. Then they are all sticking from his fingers. Like when you hold the ball of yogurt rice, and there's some little bit in between the fingers, there's little gap. So between the little gaps, then you can see the fruits coming out. So such a beautiful sight it was, the enjoyer of all sacrifices. So when sacrifices are made, how do we offer? We offer the sacrifices, means we make so much purificatory mantras, we chant, and then we offer into. But now, how was he enjoying with the boys? He's having fun with the boys, and in the middle of everything, he was making his friends sit around him, and he was laughing, he is joking and eating among them, and sharing everything, while the heavenly world was looking on, including Brahma. Now you can see.
Did you notice that all these kids? You see the picture. Look at the picture. The two kids that they each are trying to insist, Krishna, please taste my food. My food is really, really great. Some special flavor is there sometimes. So everybody wants Krishna to taste their food. So in that way, the Krishna is enjoying that their love and affection for him. And Krishna is reciprocating also there. And
then some of the boys,
he will be eating food from the Gopa's mouth, actually. And that's what really perplexes Brahmaji. What kind of this Supreme Personality of Godhead who is tasting the food from his devotees, actually? Because usually devotees, they offer to the Lord, and here Lord is taking the food from their mouth, So this is what really perplexing to Lord Brahma, and he couldn't believe that he could be the priest. That's why he wanted to test that. So this is a very important element to understand that. So here, look at the picture. Look at the picture. Everybody's insisting, Krishna, please taste my food. Please taste my food.
And they're also pushing food into his mouth. Somebody is trying to, they are trying to joke around. There's samosas. They have samosas. In the samosas, they push some jasmine flowers, and then they will say, "My samosa is so tasty. You must taste it." Then one cowherd boy will eat the samosa, and then the jasmine flower will be so acrid in his mouth, and he'll make one very kind of a disgusting face, and everybody will laugh. And then this kind of jokes they were playing. Prasad Prabhu, I think you should mute yourself. Thank you. So in this way, and then like Charu Prabhu said, they were pushing food into Krishna's mouth. Krishna was pushing food into their mouths, and this was happening. And Brahmaji was looking. They are eating halfway, and then they see, Krishna, this is so tasty. I just ate it. It is so tasty. You just taste. And in this way, they were eating the juta of each other. And this made Brahmaji think that this
You
cannot
see,
be my
guys,
God.
can you see the guys, Brahmaji on the sky on his carrier, the bird carrier,
Yes,
and he is
Prabhuji.
watching everything. In fact, he was watching even how Krishna killed Aghasura. That also he watched everything.
So he was thinking, this cannot be my Lord. How can he be eating from the mouths of the cowherd boys? So while the cowherd boys, they knew nothing that, but within the core of their hearts, they only had Krishna and nothing else. And they were engaged in eating their lunch in the forest. And the calves, what happened to the calves? The calves went away, far away, deep into the forest. Here it's mentioned that although they were allured by green grasses, but out of hunger on account of Brahmaji. Means Brahmaji now is thinking, I can play some trick and see whether this is my Lord or not. So he wants to test him in one way, and he is making the cows more hungry and make them go far away in search of grass. Seeing the boys, what happened after the boys suddenly say, hey, where are the calves? Where are the calves? There are no calves there. And they started to tremble out of fear, because once they go home, what will they answer to their parents? The calves are not there, because they are little boys, only 5 years old. They were suddenly so scared, they didn't know what to do. And what else? They will just look at Krishna. Krishna said, don't worry. You continue eating, I will bring the calves. Don't stop eating. So Krishna is a terror for death, isn't it? Death also trembles in the fear of Krishna. So such a Krishna is telling the little coward boys, you please don't worry, please keep on eating, and I will bring the calves in no time. I'm just go and bring them here. So after saying so, still holding that yogurt rice in his hand, he went to look in search of the boys and the calves. The calves. So now the Brahma, what does Brahmaji do? Now he comes back. When he sees Krishna is gone, he comes back and he's trying to, he will abduct the boys he has already abducted the calves. Now he comes back and abducts the boys. So Brahmaji is positioned in the sky. He had observed everything. He had observed the activities of the most powerful Krishna in killing, delivering Aghasura. And he was astonished. How did that happen? And later Brahma arrived during that interval, because for Brahmaji the time is very different, not as our timing. For him, even a one moment is like 1 year. That's what we are going to see in this Leela now. So Brahmaji is looking here, he saw Aghasura. Looking there, he saw Krishna is eating with the boys. He was also a little bit confused. Is this my Lord? Is this I have to see, I have to test, to see yet another charming glory of my master. He came to see, well, another Aishwarya form of the Lord. One is killing Aghasura. Now another Aishwarya he wants to see. So he hid the calves and the cowherds from one place to another place. Not far. Actually, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying Vrindavan only. He hid them in Vrindavan only. So Brahmaji is highly favored on account of being born from the lotus navel of Garbhodakshai Vishnu. He was also born on a lotus flower, from the lotus navel on a lotus flower. And Brahmaji, he was looking for an opportunity to see yet another charming glory of that sort of a master. So he wanted to see another Aishwarya form of the Lord. And therefore he sort of stole and hid the calves. But from this place to that place, he just hid them in Vrindavan only. It's like a thief keeping from one side to the another side, like that. And he figured that either Krishna will bring them himself. That means Krishna, if he's a master, he knows I'm hiding it. So where I'm hiding also he knows. So he will bring them. So I know he's my master. Then otherwise what he will do? He won't understand anything. If he is not Krishna, he is not my master. He won't understand anything. He will think, oh, what is this? Godly might. Now behind this wonder, who has done this wonder? Some great God has done this wonder. If he is not my master, he will think like that. So let me see what he is going to do. But he didn't think of the other possibility which Krishna is going to do now. So when he endeavored to steal Actually, what happened? Brahma is endeavoring to steal, but actually, what is happening? Yoga Maya, she has covered the real calves and the covered boys and showed to Brahmaji what? It's just the external Maya. She has immediately created same covered and covered boys, and she had those were the calves and covered boys which Brahmaji took and he stole them. This is mentioned by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. We will see what happened. There's so many interesting facets to this Leela. Thereafter, when Krishna was unable to find the calves, that means he came back. He's still holding the yogurt ball in his hand. When he came back, he couldn't find the calves. So he returned to the river bank, but he couldn't see the boys also now. So now he began to search for both the calves and the boys, as if he could not understand what happened. This is his wonderful Leela. This means at this point he stopped thinking I am God. Why? Owing to an overflow profuse neha. Merely by not seeing them, perhaps they're simply looking for me because of my delay. So he's thinking like that. So we should know that there are two Shaktis involved here. Krishna has Satya Sankalpa Shakti, which we all know. Whenever Krishna thinks of something, it happens, it has to happen. And there's another Shakti called Leela Shakti. These two Shaktis are always at the beck and call of Krishna and are waiting to serve him in so many ways. So now what is happening? The two Shaktis are waiting. Krishna, you tell us, you are having a nice picnic with these boys. If you want a break, then we will. Brahmaji is waiting. Like, there's a theater. Okay, there's a theater. And then there are all these theatrical actors acting on the stage, and then there are some waiting in the aisle, in the behind the curtain. So when their turn comes, they suddenly jump into, and then they act like that. Brahmaji was waiting in the curtains, and the Leela Shaktis were waiting for Krishna's. So when Krishna gives us a signal, Brahmaji will jump into this, and the whole Leela will take place. So they were waiting for Brahmaji was waiting, and the Leelas also were waiting. The Shaktis also were waiting for Krishna to give a cue. So now Krishna is thinking, oh, because of this sneha is one of the stages of prema, because we say this that all the stages we know of devotional service, bhava up till bhava prema, right? But after prema also there are stages which we have learnt in Ujjwal Nilamani and other books. So this, after prema comes the sneha. So this neha is this profuse prema we had for the cowherd boys. Now he was thinking that, oh, my cowherd boys, they are looking for me because they are missing me. They thought that I'm lost now. I've gone to see the cows and I'm lost, so they are coming looking for me. So that much prema and that much sneha is developed within his heart. Now he's going to do a dramatical acting. So now he's going to, oh, that he's acting that he did not see to induce Brahmaji to have a false pride. No, Brahmaji will think, oh, I am actually right, this is not my lord, so I am proud that I can hide the boys and the calves. So make him feel like that. Krishna started to act. Oh, where are the boys? Oh, where are the cows? Oh, why can't I see them? That's the idea. So he faked the show of search by means of dramatic gestures of astonishment. Oh, where did they go? And despondency. Oh my God, how will I find them? So he was such an actor, such a beautiful actor he was. So when Krishna was unable to find the calves and their caretakers, the covered boys, anywhere in the forest, he could suddenly understand that this was the work of Lord Brahma. So this is again in his Leela. He is coming to understand in his own Leela that Brahmaji was the cause. So this was because of the impossibility of going to the village during the afternoon. So if I don't have the cows and the cowherd boys, how will I go home without them? So he at once understood, completely because he is omniscient. So there's one side of him who is acting and one side of him who is omniscient. So he knows everything. So for all this time, his Jnana Shakti was standing outside. So how many Shaktis he has, right? So Jnana Shakti was standing outside aloof and seeing his absorption in the pastime of searching. So Krishna is searching, let him search because he's enjoying that Leela, searching the calves and the cow. But now, because he's deliberating, so he's think then the Jnana Shakti jumps inside. Okay, now is my chance. So now,
Excuse me. If you don't mind, 1 minute. Now you have to understand Krishna has two kinds of potency, right? Potencies, external potency and internal potency. External potency is Maya, which is an expansion of his internal Yogamaya potency. Okay, the internal potency has three components: the Sandhini Shakti, the Samavit Shakti, and Ladini Shakti. Sandhini Shakti, everything, whatever he does, all these things, eternal. Okay, there is no past, present, future. Everything is present, And then there is a Samavit Shakti, the knowledge giving potency. So that Jnana Shakti that we are talking about, there is one of the components of his internal potency that he actually utilizes to give it to his devotees also. There is a Kesham Satata Yuktanam, Bhajatam Priti Purokam, Dadani Buddhi Yogam Tam Yen Mama Upayantite, by which they can come closer to me. So that Jnana Shakti, so all these Shaktis are working at will, depending upon what he wants actually. He has this Icha Shakti, Satya Sankalpa Shakti, Icha Shakti. Whatever he desires, it just happens in the fraction of a second. So all these different potencies, they all serve him. And Yogamaya coordinates all these potencies according to his Leela. So that's Leela Shakti. Go ahead, Mataji.
yes, so wonderful, bro. Thank you so much. So now, so she is obliged. Jnana Shakti is obliged to whom? To his Icha Shakti. So his Icha Shakti, they all the other potencies are subordinate to his Icha Shakti. So whatever he desires will happen. So did Krishna know the exact moment the calves and the boys were stolen? Did he know exactly when they were stolen? If so, did he know after that moment or after little searching? So for reason, Shukadev Goswami says, Sarvam Vidhi Kritam. Vidhi means, actually we see Vidhi is also like Vidhi Vidhan. We say, okay, whatever is in my fate happened. But actually Vidhi means also Brahmaji. So he says, Shukadev Goswami is saying, Sarvam Vidhi Kritam. Or everything is executed by Vidhi or Brahma. This is given by Vishwanath Chakravarti. So here, in this third part, where Krishna replicates himself as the boys and the
one more interruption. Sorry, Prasad Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu. I'm here.
Do you notice how many different styles, different
Yes,
designs,
Prabhu.
everything I'm utilizing?
Yes,
Depends
yes,
on what
Prabhu.
I want to show and how it is to be shown. So
Yes,
pay
yes, Prabhu.
attention to all these different facets
Style.
of this app,
Yeah.
X Minds. It's
Yes, yes.
really, it is so, and now I have subscribed to an latest that uses artificial intelligence, AI.
Oh,
I
is
just
it?
bought that
Okay.
also. So that
Okay.
will create pictures, whatever I want to show, So many different ways. It's just mind-boggling. It's completely at your will, whatever you want to do.
Mm.
So, but you notice the different designs I'm doing it. I'm
Yes,
utilizing
Prabhu.
it.
Yeah.
It is infinite ways that you can do.
Yes,
It
yes, Prabhu.
also matters your own personal interest also. Okay.
Yes, yes, Prabhu. Yeah, you are using that space very effectively, Prabhu. Okay.
Yeah,
And putting
I
things
can
together.
show
That is
you
what I'm
everything
doing.
on the box also. Sometimes I
Mm.
show the box, sometimes I don't. But here
Mm.
I want to show everything together, so nothing is put in the box here. For a reason,
Mm.
I'm using it that. But it's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
up to your own taste, personal taste,
Yes, yes,
and
Prabhu.
how
Understood.
you want to show. The main objective is how your potential audience is going to get the message that you are trying to go across to it. Okay.
Yes, Prabhu.
So notice this, all these designs also.
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
So Prasad Prabhu, you are still integral part of my team, okay?
Yes, yes, Prabhu. I am there.
You cannot escape now.
No, 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 nothing like that, Prabhu.
You cannot escape.
Yeah.
Mataji, go ahead, please. I'm very sorry, Mataji. I have to interrupt you from time to
It's
time,
okay,
okay?
Prabhu. Please don't say sorry. Thank you, Prabhu. So then we continue. Now we are going to see how Krishna is becoming those cows and boys by replicating himself. So how is that happening? His expansions are going to now become covered boys and calves. So the first point is thereafter, just to create pleasure for both Brahmaji and for the mothers of the cows and the covered boys, Krishna, the creator of the entire cosmic manifestation, expanded himself as cows and boys. Now, why? Because pleasure of Brahmaji means Brahmaji wanted to see his Aishwarya Shakti. He wanted to see his, the form, beautiful form of the Lord. And therefore, he also got pleasure. And then the cows and the boys, they were expanded because his their mothers, that is the cows and the elderly gopis. So they also get a chance to have Krishna as their child. So he is going to give pleasure to everyone in this Leela. Such a wonderful Leela. So, and in this part, Krishna thought, if I remain silent, then their mothers will become despondent. And if I bring them as they are, then Brahma might not be bewildered, right? As they are, if I bring them as they are, that means if I take them away from where Brahma is hidden them, and if I bring them, then Brahma will not be bewildered. Brahma will think, oh, he is my Lord, and finished. Then he will not see his Aishwarya Shakti. Therefore, he did it in way to achieve both objectives. This is by Sridhar Swami. Then what does Sanatan Goswami and Jiva Goswami say? They say that he made a double swarupa of theirs, the cows and the herders, that means covered boys, because he whose mind is attracted by Bhaktavatsal, that means he whose mind is attracted by Bhaktavatsal, that means Krishna is a Bhaktavatsal. That means he is very merciful to his devotees. So he could not take, how could he see the despondency of the cows as well as the mothers? He couldn't take that. So that they are the forms of dense Sachidananda implied by this. So the forms of Krishna are all full of Sachidananda, isn't it? So how is it possible that his glance is beyond Maya? How is it possible that his glance is beyond Maya? Shukadev Goswami says, Vishwakrit Ishwaraha. It was not difficult for him, for he is the creator of the whole cosmic manifestation. So for him, anything is possible. Charu Prabhuji, would you like to say something on this? Or can I go
No,
ahead?
you're doing pretty good. So I will interrupt you when I feel like,
Okay, Prabhu, thank you.
Yes, so far you're doing it.
Okay, thank you. So, see, Krishna is.
माता जी एक बार फिर से समझाए ना प्लीज ये
Okay,
point.
okay, I'll do. So, how is it that possible that his glance is beyond
I
mine?
wish Mataji could show, because I think Sarat Prabhuji is showing the slide, right? The cursor should, Sarat Prabhuji, show them with the cursor what Mataji is pointing out in a particular, in that slide, okay? So that people would know exactly what part of the slide she's talking about, okay?
Left hand side, the first part.
If it's possible, I think Sarat Prabhuji is handling that, right?
Yes, yes.
Sarat Prabhuji, if you use the next time when you do that, Mataji, you also learn. Next time you use a cursor with a red. See that now you cannot see my cursor because I'm not sharing my screen.
Yes.
But I have a cursor with the red one, very sharp. Actually, I can show at will any part of the slide and show exactly what I'm talking. So you can draw the audience's attention, and that particularly this when the slide has so many things in it.
Yes, yes, yes. So we have to have this cursor which is red in color, so that
if you use it red in color, it will be immediately be seen. See that circle is a white, and that's a very small size. You can
Yeah,
increase the size of the
sir.
yeah. You can also increase the size size of this cursor also. The arrow.
Size
so
also can be.
Yeah. Sometimes people use laser, but here we don't want to use all this latest technology, everything. But this, whatever the available resources we have, we should make full use of it.
Yes, yes, yes.
Now you are not handling the slide, that's why you don't have control.
Yes.
But next time you learn how to use your own slide,
Yes, yes,
you
yes.
should be able to show it. So you
Okay.
can control the cursor and everything, and change the cursor size, color, and everything.
Yes, yes, yes. Correct.
Okay, and there's another feature also here in the slide. Exactly on the left side bottom, there is also an enlargement, particular segment of the slide that you want to blow up. That also you can do it. On the
In
left
the
side, whenever you want to utilize that feature. But all these
is it?
features, they are available at your service.
Oh, okay, okay. I didn't know
So
that.
many things are there in the slide.
Oh,
See the bottom, there are so many. Later on, when you have time at home, you practice all this thing. Okay, so
okay.
then your presentation will be very effective.
Yes, yes, yes.
And Prasad Prabhu can really guide you all these things. Prasad Prabhu is very expert in all these things.
Yeah, I can. We can have a meeting, Mataji. No problem at all.
Yeah.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. So the Lord, he turned himself into both the calves and the boys, isn't it? So what is Shukadev Goswami saying? Vishwakrit Ishwaraha. That means he's hinting at the ability to speedily create so many various things. And he's the control of the avatars, such as the Purusha avatars. So in other words, Krishna is the avatari. That's what he wants to say. This is Jiva Goswami. That's what he wants to say. Uh, then we will continue, or you want me to say something more on this?
Now I'm going to force myself to stay quiet, but continuous because I'm interrupting, and that I'm assuming I am afraid I'm breaking your train of thought.
Okay.
So continue.
No problem, no problem. You can break my train of thought.
There is some important point I want to point out. That time I will do that. Okay, but I'm going to restrict myself
It's okay, Prabhu. You can say.
because you need to finish in time too. Also,
Okay.
and the slides are pretty complex.
Yeah. So here it was Krishna himself, but he is beyond. What is? How is it possible that his glance is beyond Maya? That means, who is in Maya now? Who is in Maya? Brahmaji or Krishna? So Brahmaji is thinking.
Brahmaji.
Yeah, Brahmaji is thinking that he has kept all these cowherd boys in his Maya, isn't it? So Krishna can see beyond that. How is it possible? So Shukadev Goswami is saying that Vishwakritishwara, it was not difficult for Krishna because he's the creator of the whole cosmic manifestation. So he can see Brahmaji is the one who has done it. He is the one who has done this, trying to do this little Maya, magic. Okay. Is it clear, Mataji?
Yes, yes, Mataji.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. After this puzzling means after this magic thing was happening, his entourage, that means he has now transformed himself. That he not transformed, sorry, expanded himself. So he has puzzled not only everyone, including Balaramji, all of whom are beyond Maya, isn't it? Balaramji is in Maya? No. But it's all his energies, his Shakti, his Krishna, he can do anything. So he wants to show his power to the world. That after puzzling Brahma and to fulfill the inner desires of the cows and the coward. Prabhu, 1 minute, Prabhu, I haven't finished. Sharad Prabhu, I'm still on that slide.
Go back to same slide. Next time, Mataji, I want you to use your own slides, okay?
Yes, yes.
And practice at home, run the slides yourself.
Actually, this is on the screen, but I don't know why I'm unable to. I am having this.
No, because see, you're not sharing your screen. Sharad Prabhu is helping, right?
Yeah, but
So
Prabhuji,
you cannot control it now.
can I try one more time? I don't.
Then it'll be helpful if you can do it yourself.
Sharad Prabhuji,
And here,
I'll
please
try one more time.
everyone, Mataji is not fault at all. I supplied this slide way late, and I had been very busy because I had to write my essays, and the deadline was there. So remember, I was juggling with two things: this complex study matter and my complex essays.
Yeah,
All the
Prabhu.
same juggling every day.
Yes, Prabhu. I think you can see, is it? Can you see?
But not the full slide.
Not the full. Prabhu, how do I do the full screen? You tell me that.
Can you guide her, please?
Yes, Mataji. Over there is a small button. Okay. So
Which left,
there is
right?
Zoom is there. No,
Top?
72% is mentioned, right, Mataji?
Yes, 72%.
72%.
Yeah.
Just left that there is one small button.
This
Okay.
one,
Like
right? This one, slideshow.
click that. Yeah, click that.
That I clicked, Prabhu. This is the one I clicked, but you are saying you cannot see. I've clicked.
Okay. Yeah. What is happening is, in my understanding, it is opening a separate window. So that window you are not able to share for some reason. So that we don't know, that we need to cross check. So when we have that quick meeting. Okay. Yeah.
Prabhu, if she clicks on the slideshow, there is on top, there is slideshow, record, animations.
Ah,
No,
okay.
it's the same.
Yeah,
Slide
click on
show.
that,
Click
Mataji,
that.
and then so from
And go to the current slide. Go to the current slide.
From current slide on the left-hand side. See?
Okay. Can you see now?
No, it is same actually. Whatever you do in down, no. So over there also, if you do it, is the same. Multiple 2 times that option has given that, sir. Yeah.
Are you doing it on your phone, Mataji, sharing it on
No,
your
no,
phone?
no. On laptop only.
Laptop.
Laptop, or if you press Alt Tab simultaneously, Alt key and Tab key, and see which one is the slideshow screen.
Alt tab you try, madam. Try, Mataji.
Then you can learn at home, at your will, and Prasad will guide you. Today you finish the talk the way whatever you are doing it. You are doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Just continue, Mataji. It's okay.
when you show the slide full, then audience can see it everything. And next time I'm going to make slides little bit. This is much too crowded. The only problem is that right now it's already 20 plus slides. If I split this thing too many times, then it will be like 60, 70 slides. That's the reason.
Now can you see? No.
No. Okay, Mataji, continue the way you are doing it, okay? Because you don't have much time left now, and you still have much complex matter to explain.
Okay. So after he has puzzled Balramji and he has puzzled Brahmaji, everything, Krishna is now, he's going to fulfill the inner desires of the cows and the cowherd ladies, who for so long, they were waiting for this Vatsalya Bhav towards Krishna. And he had the highest Vatsalya Bhav they had for Krishna. But it was unfulfilled. So he himself became the calves and the boys and so on to show the Vasudev form, who numbered how many? Thousands. Because the cows and the cowherd boys were thousands, isn't it? So Brahmaji, who has bhakti for Vasudev, and to show the cowherd ladies and the others also that he is an ocean of mercy. And in that ocean of astonishment also for Brahmaji, an ocean of mercy to the cowherd ladies and the calves. So this is one side. And the other side is by his Vasudev features. Here you see this part of the slide. By his Vasudev feature, Krishna simultaneously expanded himself into the exact number of missing cowherd boys and calves with their exact bodily features, their particular types of hands, legs, other limbs, their sticks, their bugles. So he expanded as their sticks also, their bugles and their flutes and their lunch bags, their particular dress. the way they talk, the way they look, and their ornaments, everything, and their names, their ages, everything was replicated. Can we imagine? This Aishwarya cannot be imagined. And there are special activities and characteristics. So by expanding himself in this way, beautiful Krishna proved the statement Samagra Jagat Vishnu Mayam. Lord Vishnu is all pervading. His all pervasiveness is seen in this Leela. So, as many small bodies of the cowherd boys, and so everything to that extent was unborn one, that is Krishna, the Swarupa of all who shone. That means Krishna was shining in these forms of these little covered boys in their bodies. And he who was unborn, that is Krishna, he was shining, his Swarupa was shining in these different forms. Okay. So Krishna is Sarvam Vishnumayam Jagat, expansions of Vasudev, and Sarva Swarupa Babhav. That means created everything. He is the one who is creating this cosmic manifestation, and he is the one who also he's encompassing everything, he's pervading everything, and without any change and in the minutest detail he did this. Then go to the next. In the next one, Krishna, same theme, Krishna is replicating himself exactly as the boys and the calves, and now expanding himself so as to appear as all the calves and the covered boys, all of them as they were, and at the same time appear as their leader also, as Krishna himself. And he entered Brajabhumi, the land of his father, Nanda Maharaj, just as he usually did while enjoying their company. So, just like normal day, they all came back, Krishna being the leader, and all his expansions followed him. He entered after his very own self, Sarvatma. That means he's his Sarvatma, means he himself is a Sarvatma. He is going and everyone is following. The Super Soul Krishna, Pravishat, entered Brajam. So he came to Brajabhumi. Atma Vatsapaihi. That means along again he himself was represented as the covered boys, controlling, commanding the caste. And who are he commanding? His own expansions. Atma Govatsa now expanded into chaos, and that were also he himself. Kridan, thus he himself was jumping and dancing and frolicking, and he himself was leading also. And constituting everything in these transcendental pastimes, Atma Viharaihi Cha, enjoying himself by himself in different ways. So he was enjoying the company of himself because he was the one who was expanded. So, in the 5 verses, Shukadeva Goswami talks about his entering the cowshed at dusk, midday, and in the afternoon. How? While having fun by means of amusement, such as playing the flute. Who is the flute? Krishna is the flute. Because he has expanded himself. And with the boys who were with him in person after his own very self. So, he is the flute, he is the stick, he is the lunch bag, he is everything. Everything what the covered boys were wearing, his peacock feather, everything was himself because he had expanded like that. And that means he's enjoying all these things, and he said that means he's enjoying himself. In other words, the action and the performer were he only in the person, same person. It should be understood that on the sandbank, that means the where they came from the picnic spot, the calf herders, that means the covered boys, they sat and they just ate, and the cows and the green fields and all, they only grazed on the grass, and Krishna himself only traveled in the forest to search for them. So all of this, what is that? Going to the picnic, sitting down, the boys sitting down and eating, the cows grazing on the fields, and Krishna traveling in search of them. All these things were happening, going on for one whole year. Every day same thing was happening continuously, which seemed to be like a mere moment in another dimension. Because for Brahmaji, it was just one moment, but for here, it was 1 year. So, these things, which this triad means, these things which we just talked about, they the
Right,
cow.
another word is charade, like that kind of things. And when we finish this class, remember I told you day 2 at the end of the day, everybody's welcome, but I'm particularly training my team actually, so they could stay behind. Today, what I'm going to show you, how the all different features of the slides. You can be really effective speaker if you learn all these different features and master it. It should be serving at your will, then your presentation will be very, very effective. You need to keep your audience with you all the time. Okay. So you have the control of your uh, cursor. Okay. You have the control of all these features. There's a magnification thing feature is also there. Even the slide is crowded, you can draw the attention of your audience to a particular segment of the slide. You can blow it that up, and there's a feature that. So Prasad Prabhu will train you all these things. But today I'm going to show you at the end of the class, especially for my team, teammates. But rest of you, whosoever is interested, you are very welcome. You'll see a dramatic difference. Mataji is really very talented to speak, but her talents will be amplified tenfold to hundredfold if she learns all these different features. Um, but you have to learn that. It comes with practice. It's not going to come to overnight, but depends on how much zeal you have, how much enthusiasm you have. Utsahan nishya dhairya tat tat karma pravartanat. Do you remember that Upadeshamrita verse? So that is what you need to learn. You can bring that enthusiasm trickling down in your every word, and you can grasp your audience with you, all the time. Even the complex matter can become very simple if you know how to do it. So that is what the technique I'm going to share with you in next several weeks. Now, another thing you might have noticed, all these different features, how complex these commentaries are there for Acharyas. There are 200 pages, how I am making use of it and really constrict that. So how much I must have studied in my limited time period, so much time only I can devote that. And then to show it that. So that's what you need to learn. And this is not by brute force you can learn, okay? There's a technique. There's a well-developed technique is there. And you can all learn by yourself. I'm telling you, you can be really expert, very effective speaker. Okay? Hari Bol Mataji.
Hari Bol Prabhu. So now you can see that this because of the Achintya Shakti of Yogamaya or Yogamaya, this was happening that only one Krishna, this was a charade going on. And then what was happening? And characterized by the signs such as the morsel and the staff, and all this was seen at the end of the bewilderment, and they were praised by Brahmaji. So this we will see at the end how Brahmaji is praising all this, what has happened. Not even Balramji, not even by the rain or all these things they were perceived. This could not be perceived by anybody. This was happening, and it was could not be perceived by anyone. This is so amazing. So Krishna, who had divided himself as different calves and also different cowherd boys, entered the different cowsheds as the calves and the different homes as the different boys. So this happened. So when they came back, the calves went to their cowsheds. The boys went to their homes. So Krishna had many friends, of whom Sridama, Sudama, and Subala were prominent. Thus, Krishna himself became Sridama, Sudama, and Subala and entered their respective houses with their respective calves. So now we see Krishna replicates himself as the boys and the calves exactly as they were before. So now the cowherd ladies, their bewilderment. What is their bewilderment? The mothers of the boys, upon hearing the sounds of the flutes and bugles being played by their sons, actually not their sons, but Krishna, immediately rose from their household tasks, lifted their boys on their laps, and they embraced them with both the arms, and they began to feed them with their milk, which flowed because of extreme love specifically for Krishna. Now, this is specifically happening only because they're actually holding Krishna on their laps. Actually, Krishna is everything, but at that time, expressing extreme love and affection, they took special pleasure in feeding Krishna, the Parabrahman. And Krishna drank milk from their respective mothers as if it was a nectarian beverage. So, Krishna also is acting with so much of Vatsalya towards their mothers. So now, as required according to the scheduled round of his pastimes, Krishna is returning in the evening. He has returned in the evening and is entering the house of each and every cowherd boy and is engaging exactly like the cowherd boy, whichever has. And then he's enlivening the mothers with a transcendental pleasure because they know but they don't know. They think that this is their own son, but actually it is Krishna. The mothers took care of the boys by massaging them with oil, bathing them, smearing their bodies with sandalwood, while decorating them with ornaments, chanting protective mantras, decorating their bodies with tilak, giving them food and all. So in this way, the mothers served Krishna personally because it was none other than Krishna. Then again going forward, after all the cows entered their different sheds and began to moo loudly, calling for their calves. And when the calves arrived, the mothers began licking the calves' bodies again and again and profusely feeding with their milk. So the cow's bewilderment is what? Now a special kind of love, sneha of the cows too occurred in the same way. Swakan, Swakan. Swakan means following their respective mothers, meaning naturally the cows only let their offspring suckle, right? They don't want another calf to come and drink their milk. So due to superabundance of Vatsalya, Vatsataran, the respective calf signifies grown-up calves because they had already given up drinking milk and eating the grass already. So very soon or quickly, Muhu means again, and Shravat Audhasam Payaha means the Paya means the milk was Shravat means dripping, overflowing from their udders, and so on the what is now signifies it signifies the speciality of this new love which has developed because the calves had already overgrown. They have grown over drinking milk, and they have already started eating grass. But by licking them, by allowing them to drink milk, their udders were overflowing with milk. All this dealing between the calves and their respective mothers taking care of them was enacted by Krishna himself. So it was Krishna, so therefore they were feeling so much love. Previously, from the very beginning, the gopis had motherly affection for Krishna. Indeed, their affection for Krishna even exceeded their own affection for their own sons. In displaying this affection, they had thus distinguished between Krishna and their sons. But now, that distinction had disappeared. So now they were thinking, I'm sorry, they were thinking that this is my boy, this is almost Krishna. So many elderly women have motherly affection for the sons of the others. They observe distinctions, however, between those other sons and their own sons. Of course, there is. But now the elderly gopis could not distinguish between their own sons and Krishna. They're looking, this is Krishna, this is my son. So, for since their own sons had been taken by Brahma and Krishna had expanded as their sons, and therefore this extra affection for their sons, who were now Krishna himself, was due to their bewilderment, resembling that of Brahmaji. Brahmaji also had that bewilderment, and now the cows and the cows and the mothers also having that bewilderment. Previously, the mothers of Sridama, Sudama, Subala, and Krishna's other friends did not have the same affection for one another's sons. But now the gopis treated all the boys as their own. Shukadev Goswami therefore wanted to explain this increment, this increase in affection in terms of Krishna's bewilderment of Brahma, the gopis, the cows, and everyone else. This is from Srila Prabhupada's purport. So, do we want a break now?
I think we're running out of time, Mataji. I think
So shall I continue?
Yeah,
I think
continue.
it is better, Mataji.
Okay.
Because you have so many slides still, right? So
Yes, 18.
continue.
Yeah, 8 more slides.
I'm sorry about that.
We already, let's continue, I think.
Okay, thank you. I
So
hope
now
I'm not
Mataji, just give the
tired.
highlights of each slide, okay? And I suggest everybody when you come back, you go through the slides. There's so much to learn from this lesson. So many very important points, and I admit there are very complex things are there in this, but you need to understand how Krishna bewilders everyone. Continue, Mataji.
Okay, bro, thank you. So now continuing in the same theme, although the inhabitants of Rajbhumi, did I finish this slide? Yes, I finished this slide. Okay. Now comes the next part where Balaramji is understanding. One day, 5 or 6 nights before the completion of the year, that means one whole year they've been doing the same thing, right? Going to the picnic and all this because it's Krishna is enjoying himself. So that's happening. So now one day, 5 or 6 nights before the completion of the year, Krishna tending to the cows entered the forest along with Balaramji. But Balaramji is also in this whole thing, but he's not understanding. But now he's understanding suddenly. Thereafter, while pasturing atop Govardhan Hill, the cows looked down to find some green grass and saw their calves. They were pasturing there near Vrindavan, not very far away. So now, what has happened? Krishna is the boys, Krishna is the cows, right? So when the cows saw their own calves from the Govardhan Hill, they forgot themselves and their caretakers because of the increased affection. They, although the path was very rough, they just ran towards their calves with great anxiety, and each was running as if they had one extra pair of legs. They were running, and then their milk bags were full and flowing with milk, and their heads and their tails were raised, and their humps were moving with their necks, and they ran forcefully until they reached the calves to feed them. Look at the force. They could not be even controlled by the coward men. So the coward men also got very disturbed. What is this? We can't control our own cows? The cows had given birth to new calves, okay? But these are the older calves. But while coming down from Govardhan Hill, the calves, because of increased affection for the older calves, allowed the older calves to drink the milk from their milk bags and began to lick their calves' bodies in anxiety as if they wanted to swallow them. So that much anxiety, that much love, that much feeling they had for these calves. So this is so unique and amazing. So up to this time, even Balramji was captivated by the bewilderment that covered Brahmaji. But he did not know that all the cows and the covered boys were the expansion of Krishna, or that he himself was also an expansion of Krishna. This was disclosed to Balaram just 5 or 6 days before the completion of the year. Generally, the calves and the cows are pastured separately. Elderly men take the cows separately. Small children take the cows separately. So this time, however, the cows immediately forgot their position as soon as they saw the cows, and they ran from the hill down with so much great force that they couldn't be controlled. Although entering the forest almost always occurred for them, that reason, nonetheless, Ekada Sarama one day along with Balaram, hence assuming the truth known to him due to special sneha, Krishna decided to share the truth about what had been going on for almost 1 year, especially on the occasion of Brahma's arrival. So he wanted to share this fun with Balramji. So he let him also see this. So what happened? Then the cowherd men, they saw that they were unable to check the cows. So they felt very ashamed and they were also angry. They said, how dare? Then they crossed the rough road with great difficulty. Not the cows were jumping and they were just rushing, but they came slowly and they came down. When they came down, they saw their own sons. When they saw their own sons, that is the cowherd boys, they were overwhelmed with great affection. At that time, all the thoughts of the coward men merged into the mellow of paternal love. So now they're not thinking of what about the cows and they didn't listen to us and They now completely submerged in paternal love, which they aroused by the sight of their sons. So, experiencing this great attraction, the anger is completely gone. They lifted their sons and they started embracing them and enjoyed the highest pleasure by smelling their heads. So everyone was increasing in affection for Krishna. Everywhere there was Krishna Prem. So when the cowherd men were coming down from the hill, they saw their own sons. They no one else other than Krishna. Everything, the affection was increasing. So after Brahma stole the original cowherd boys and calves, Krishna has expanded himself. Therefore, the boys were actually Krishna's expansions, and therefore all these things was happening. Okay, so this is from Srila Prabhupada's purports. Then Srila Swami says that arriving with great anger and embarrassment, but still when they came down, they, that is, the men were so much uh, happy seeing their own children that tears were gushing continuously from their eyes, remembering the sons. So this is the effect. Then we go to the next one, where the elderly cowherd men, they obtained great feeling, happiness, embracing their sons with so much great difficulty. They were reluctantly they were stopped embracing them and they returned back to the forest. But as the men remembered their sons, again tears started rolling down from their eyes. Because of an increase of affection, the cows had constant attachment even to those calves that were grown up and had stopped sucking milk from their mothers. When Baladev saw this attachment, he was unable to understand the reason for it. Why is this happening? Why is this elderly calves? The calves are old enough to graze. Why are the mothers so affectionate towards them? Why are they allowing them to drink milk? Then he began to consider what he thought. Balramji thought in the beginning the cowherd men were angry, then they came down, then they got attracted to their son, then they embraced them. To embrace one's own son and smell his head is a symptom of affection, okay. But the cows and the younger calves who had started sucking milk from their mothers, they were babies, and some of the cows had newly given birth. But now, because of love, the cows enthusiastically showed affection for the older calves, which had left off milking. So Balramji was thinking, little surprised. He wanted to inquire, Krishna, what is this reason for this behavior? Then the mothers were actually more anxious to feed the older calves. What is this? Although the new calves were present there, but they were wanting to feed the older calves. So then these surprising events were taking place by manipulation of Yoga Maya. So there are two Mayas working under the direction of Krishna, Mahamaya, which is the energy of the material world, and Yoga Maya, energy of the spiritual world. These uncommon events were taking place because of the influence of Yoga Maya. From the very day on which Brahmaji stole the calves and the boys, Yoga Maya acted in such a way that the residents of Vrindavan, including Lord Balaram, everyone could not understand how Yoga Maya was working and causing such uncommon things to happen. But as Yogamaya gradually acted, Balaramji in particular was able to understand what was happening, and therefore he inquired from Krishna what is happening. So now we see Sridhar Swami's and Jiv Goswami's comments. So with difficulty they went away from there, and that is the men, and then they were shedding tears, right? So this was also noticed. Balram was thinking, what is the reason? And they were old, and the same thing we saw how the cowherd boys and the cows also. The old cowherds used to tend the cows because of such an it was a natural occupation for them, and then they could not control the cows, and then they later on became tearful by constantly remembering the boys. So this was caused by increase of love. So we see the next one. What is this wonderful phenomena? The affection of all the inhabitants of Raja, including me means Balaramji, towards these boys and calves is increasing as never before. What is happening? Just like our affection for Krishna. So, who is this mystic power and where has she come from? And is she a demigoddess or a demoness? She must be the illusory energy of my master Krishna. For who else can be builder? Me. That's what Balramji is thinking. So who is this? This affection was not Maya, because Krishna had expanded himself as everything. So it was his Aishwarya, not Maya, as everything. And because the whole life of everyone in Vrindavan was meant for Krishna, the cows, because of the affection for Krishna, and more affection for the older calves than for the new calves. So all this, Balramji was astonished. How is Maya cannot act on me? How is it acting on me? Who is this? Similarly, the cows and the grown affectionate boys, all the same thing. So Balramji was surprised to see the acts of Yogamaya. How is this? Therefore, he inquired from Krishna, what is happening? What is this mystery? Then Balramji was surprised. This extraordinary show of affection, he thought, was something mystical, isn't it? So this Maya must be some Rakshasi Maya. He thought like that. How can Rakshasi Maya have influence upon me? This is not possible. Therefore, it must be the Maya of Krishna. Then he concluded that this mystical change must be caused by Krishna only, whom Balaram considered his worshipable personality of Godhead. It was arranged by Krishna, and even I could not check its mystic power. Thus, Balaramji understood that all these boys were expansions of Krishna and the cows. So, this is Krishna's Aishwarya Leela. So, this is Aishwarya showing his opulence. In two verses, Shukadeva Goswami describes Balaram's thoughts. The love of multitude increases for their own offsprings, and in the same way they had to love for Vasudev previously. So, what is this wonder? Not only that the multitude is inclusive of me, what is the drift? The drift is, why do I too love them so much? Balramji was thinking, okay, the others are loving is fine, but how come I? What is this illusion? Does it belong to gods, humans, demons? So another type of illusion is in that regard is not possible because even my bewilderment persists. I'm still thinking like that. Why? It is persisting because it must be Maya of my Krishna, my master alone. So Vasudeva Krishna is the presiding deity of subconscious and the best and is the best of the Chaturvyuha, Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. After that, Vasudev is the presiding deity. And he is much dearer to oneself than one's own self. So Balramji infers, whose magic is it? Was it by characteristics? By where does it originate? And whereby and for whom is it done? Why? Why all this magic? Then, thinking in this way, Balramji was able to see with the eye of transcendental knowledge. Now, the knowledge comes into picture, and that all the castes and the Krishna's friends were expansions of the form of Krishna. So Balramji is okay. This is all Krishna's. Okay. Oh, Supreme Controller, these boys are not great demigods, as I previously thought, nor these calves, great sages like Narada. Now I can see that you alone are manifesting yourself in all the varieties of difference. Although one, you are existing in the different forms of the calves and the boys. So please explain briefly to me what is all this? What is happening? Now having been requested by Balaram, then Krishna is explaining the whole situation. Then Balaramji understood. So this one is explanation is the same. Like every individual is different. That even differences between twin brothers, right? Yeah. So yet when Krishna expanded himself with the covered boy and the calf in its original feature with the same individual way of acting, the same tendencies, same color, same dress. So for Krishna, he manifested with all his differences. This was Krishna's opulence. This was his Aishwarya. My dear Krishna, in the beginning, I thought all these calves and covered boys cows and calves and covered with these great sages and saintly persons or demigod or something like that. But at the present appears that actually they are your expansions. They are all you, and you yourself are playing the cows and boys. What is this mystery? Where are these cows and all actual cows and the boys gone? Where are they? And why are you expanding yourself like this? Will you kindly tell me what is the cause? Then Krishna briefly explained, yeah, I can tell you. And how the calves and boys were stolen by Brahma, how he was concealing the incident by expanding himself, so that people would not know that the original cows and the calves and the boys were missing. So Balramji understood now, and therefore that this was not Maya, but it was Krishna's Aishwarya, it was his opulence, and Krishna has all opulences, and this was but another opulence of Krishna. This is Srila Prabhupada's purport. So this is not Maya, this is Krishna's Shakti. So with the eye of transcendental knowledge, Saha, he, Baladev, Achashta, saw everyone, Vayasan, along with his companions, Api, also Vaikuntham. Vaikuntham is not, he's here called Sri Krishna. So he only saw Sri Krishna everywhere. Everybody was Sri Krishna. So only you shine in this world of differences. Therefore, by distinguishing everything separately, you should say why it happened. So Balramji understood the occurrence, which was told concisely by the Almighty Speaker which was addressed thus. So Krishna told him in few words, this is what Brahmaji did, and this is why I did this. So Vaikuntha means Krishna. So Shukadev Goswami, he is hinting at a special ability in this regard. What is he saying? He is saying that given that the awareness was imbued with a special prema, Dashara is who? Baladev. He is coming in the dynasty of Dashara. Dashara is Baladev, who saw them as these Swarupas of Krishna. He gave, Krishna gave him the awareness. See, this is me. This is me. All these are me. In the conformity with the true meaning. Moreover, what is the purpose of Krishna's becoming calves and the boys in this manner? And where were those calves and boys placed? Maya is not the reason. My Aishwarya is the reason. It is Swayam Bhagavan Krishna's Aishwarya, which is extraordinary Swarupa in this way. Okay, so I hope I've not rushed through it, but that's the end. Thank you all very much for patiently listening.
Thank you, Mataji. You really have good talents.
Thank you,
You're
Prabhu.
a very talented speaker.
Everybody is so
Mataji, it is full opulence. Krishna shows his full opulence.
full opulence.
Right? In fullest. So wonderful class, Mataji.
Hare
Enjoying
Krishna,
like
Mataji.
anything.
Wonderful, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
And wish
thank you.
Charu Prabhuji a
Thanks
very,
for
very happy Krishna conscious birthday. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you so much. Actually, Prabhu only stop sharing. Prabhu is the one who did all the slides. I just read through because
You didn't have much time also. I
I
sent you
didn't have
very
much
late.
time. Yeah, I didn't have much time, but it's okay. I just did it somehow. So I hope there are no questions because
So now onwards, my teammates. In the class, let's open the discussion period first.
okay.
Very, very complex things are to be discussed in this class, this lesson. So you should have many questions. I can't believe that everybody's so gifted that you got it just like that. I can't believe that you then I don't have position to stay here if everybody's
No,
bad.
Prabhu, it's so difficult. That's why it's not absorbable.
Because they are not asking question.
Yeah.
One possibility that they have everything grasped.
Can I ask one
So
question?
they must be
Prabhuji,
very gifted.
actually, in
Because I
Prabhuji,
know
actually, ऐसा है.
how difficult it is to prepare this lesson. So from
Yeah,
that point, I know. So if you are not questioned, then I will have to assume you must be really gifted people. You really don't need
No, no,
to.
Prabhu.
Either one way, Prabhu, gifted or totally not gifted.
No, Prabhuji, we are just अभी हम लोग बस अभी जा रहा है मगज में मतलब हम लोग अभी
It's
ये सब
difficult,
पूरा
but
पार्ट टाइम को ले रहे
that's
हैं.
what remember Sharad Prabhu's recommendation. You should see the slide before coming to the class, at least glance through that. And after the class is over, then again go through that. If you do it that within quick succession, at least within 2 or 3 days, then you'll remember. But if you let it pass 2-3 weeks, then everything will be gone. Everything will be gone.
So if nobody has
Okay.
a question, I have a question.
No, you're supposed to answer first. Your question will be also taken care of. Let's give chances to everyone, okay? Let it simmer down. So, in the meantime, our frequent participants, Raksha Mata ji and Meri Behan ji, Toronto se hai, Rajkumari, they are very quick learners, very quick learners. Samata Mata ji. So they should open up the discussion, and then the rest of you who are still very silent, I'm trying my best to promote you, to really encourage you, urge you. You will really relish the nectar in this Krishna's pastimes. They're so wonderful, wonderful. just imagine, it's difficult to understand. Krishna is the cows, okay, the baby cows. Krishna is the gopas, those 5-year-old kids, and how he is manipulating is just amazing, you know. And that is what, if a Brahmaji, the most intelligent person in the universe, if he was perplexed, I'm sure that everybody must be perplexed too also. So am I. So was I actually. When I was preparing this lesson, it took a while for me to absorb it. And I had very limited time to prepare this material, you know. Very quickly I had to read, very quickly I had to grasp, you know. So, but these are all doable. Everybody can do it. So
Hare
my
Krishna
teammates,
Prabhuji.
yeah, I
Dandavat
really
pranam.
need you. I'm really banking on your support. Prasad Prabhu, don't give me the chance, okay? You cannot escape from me now.
Yes, Prabhu, I did.
Yeah. I'm holding you very tight rope now, okay? I'm leaving a little leash. But soon you should be on your own. Time is very, very critical. Okay? I'm borrowing this on the borrowed time. This is a very bonus time I'm getting now, okay? So please continue. Now let's any questions so far? Comments? Or
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandavat pranam. प्रभुजी बहुत अच्छा क्लास था। इसमें हमें देखने मिला कि भगवान का ऑपुलेंस किस तरह सर्वत्र है और भगवान का स्नेह, जो बड़े बच्चे भी जो बड़े हो गए थे, जिनकी मैया गोपी के छोटे बच्चे, मतलब जनरली ऐसा छोटे बच्चा होता है तो माँ को ज्यादा उनसे प्यार होता है, मगर यहाँ पे रिवर्स होता है। इट इज रियली अमेजिंग प्रभु जी। जो गाय मैया जो है अपने बड़े काफ को इतना प्रेम करती है, और तो ये इतना अद्भुत नजारा जो और माता जी ने इतने अच्छे से प्रेजेंट किया है, तो वो रियली हमें सामने में दिख रहा है कि कितना वो सिचुएशन कैसा होगा, कितना अद्भुत सिचुएशन होगा जब ये हुआ होगा। तो और ब्रह्मा के लिए जो बिवल्डरमेंट है, जो सारे सबके लिए भगवान ने बहुत ही अद्भुत ये लीला की है प्रभु जी। रियली इट इज सो अमेजिंग।
रक्षामती, एक और बात भी समझने लायक है इसमें। ब्रह्मा जी, you have to understand right perspective. Brahmaji is not challenging the Lord, okay? Brahmaji was really
right.
genuinely he was puzzled. Who is this person? Who is this boy? Is the Bhagavan himself? Because he was still in a kind of a dasya bhav. And what is this vatsalya bhav? What is the intimate relationship with the Lord? These are things that he was perplexed. He was naturally curious, very what do you call exactly, very, very inquisitive about it, So that's why he did that, okay? And that's what you later on you're learning, you're going to see it in the subsequent part of this chapter actually, when he offers the hymn prayers to the Lord. He was genuinely very, very feeling sorry that he did that, but the Lord actually realizes that he is my really good devotee also, He did not challenge the Lord in any way at all, Okay?
मगर प्रभु जी, ये जो बिवल्डरमेंट ब्रह्मा जी को है, भगवान की वो भी इच्छाएं थी, क्योंकि भगवान को ये पूरा ये सबकी इच्छाएं पूरी करनी थी। वो भी सब ब्रजवासी की इच्छा पूरी करनी थी ना। दैट्स व्हाई ही हैज टू डू।
He accomplished lot of objectives in a single one aim,
Yes.
वो कहते हैं एक तीर से दो निशाना है ना।
हाँ प्रभु जी, एक काकरे बे पक्षी मारा।
अच्छा।
And also one more thing I would like to mention is there was a bewilderment among the Matajis, the elderly gopis, among who were taking their sons to be Krishna to be their sons. So The meaning is that all the time they wanted Krishna as their sons. Okay, so all the time they wanted Krishna as their sons, and this time actually Krishna is their son, but they are calling their sons as Sudama, Sridama, Subala, like that. So this is that bewilderment. Although it is Krishna, they're not calling him Krishna. They're calling him like a mother is calling her Subala, come here, Subala, come here. But actually, it's not Subala, it's Krishna. So that is the bewilderment which the mothers were facing. Although they knew it was Krishna, in the sense they wanted that child to be Krishna. And they were thinking like that about the child. But still, they were calling him by that particular name of the child.
But the amazing part that even the cows,
Yeah, the cows also.
they were in bewildered. They showing special kind of Vatsalya bhav multiplied hundreds of times. They already have a natural Vatsalya for their own calves, right? But when the calves themselves become Krishna, they were also kind of in a great ecstasy, you know. So
So
that
cows recognize this, okay, that they are not real cows, they are Krishna only.
yeah,
Is that
exactly.
cows?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So
Okay.
in our Acharyas explained that, see, normally mothers do have Vatsalya for somebody else's kids also, right? But this is something amazing when suddenly they find so much love and affection. See that the milk from the breast automatically start flowing that, and that is what actually happened. You know, those who have cows, and you know, my brother-in-law, my sister's husband, he takes care of the cows in Mandvi village. You know, Mandvi little city is there in Kutch, Gujarat. You know, so I've seen that exactly. So when they want to milk a cow, what they do actually, first they let the calf drink the milk, so that naturally flows the milk from the breast, from their udder, you know, uh, and then they take that, so that the more and more milk can cow can give that, you know. So this is exactly naturally in the human mothers also is like that exactly. The more vatsalya is there, the milk will flow that. That's what it is that we are learning here. So Krishna extracts all these things, you know, and he is also enjoying that. He is also relishing, you know. So that is what wonderful part of these things. So this is what now you all understood that how this 1 year passed. The Parishit Maharaj question that how is it possible that things done 1 year back, and the kids when they go home reporting to their parents that Krishna did this thing today, and the whole 1 year passed that. Remember, but they were all in that kind of suspended animation, the original kids. And remember that the Yogamaya did not let Brahma took away the original kids. Just like in Ramayana, Ravana did not steal the original Sita. Original Sita was kept by Agnidev. Remember in that story, Ramayana also? Same thing like that here. Nonetheless, but anyway, the point is these things, the way Krishna superbly achieving all these objectives, you know.
So, Prabhuji, there is a three set of gopas and calves.
Yeah.
वन एक छाया शक्ति से बनाया हुआ है ब्रह्मा जी के पास, भगवान ने खुद छुपा दिए थे ओरिजिनल, और खुद जो बने थे ब्रजभूमि. अच्छा.
And so the boys and the calves, they themselves did no idea at all. So how the whole 1 year passed, but there are two different dimensions. From Brahmaji's point, it's only a moment. See, Brahmaji, when he hit them and then coming back, for him it's only few moments only. But the few moments was actually in human standard, the whole year passed. So the kids, when they went home, when they say it happened today, from their perspective, it was still today. But whole 1 year passed. Remember, there is another incident in Bhagavatam when Kukudmi goes to Brahma to look for a suitable a boy for his daughter. Whose was daughter that eventually married to Brahma, Baldevji, Balramji? Remember the name?
Revati.
Revati.
Okay. So Revati's father, Revata, actually, he goes to Lord Brahma. In that time, Lord Brahma was watching a dance actually by Apsara, So that time he had to wait. But that moment, few moments that happened in Satyaloka, yugas and yugas elapsed. So when he returned, so when he told Brahmaji that I'm looking for a suitable match for my daughter Revati, can you suggest one? So he said, then he was laughing. He said that yugas and yugas have passed since you came here. So now in this yuga, Balramji is right there. He is the perfect match for your daughter, actually, So that's what it. So same thing. There also the time frame is shown there. Exactly same thing happened. So in Satyuga, I'm not Satyuga. In Satyaloka, where Brahmaji resides, the topmost planetary system, that's where Brahmaji resides. So that there the time frame is completely different, than the one which we have here.
Prabhuji.
This is also Einstein theory, Prabhu. Okay. In fact, that is explained in our Bhagavatam. Yeah.
Prabhuji, just now you mentioned that the Brahmaji. That means, does it indicate that Brahmaji doesn't have authority to steal the cows and take it to Brahmaloka? That is what it indicates, right?
No, he did right there in Vrindavan only. The Acharyas explained that,
Yeah.
that he didn't take anywhere else. Because he was right here actually. He was visiting, all right, but he was
Yeah.
not visible to the people. And
So,
he's told, and he was observing from up in the sky.
So Prabhuji, technically, if you just look into that,
And again, this is Krishna also allows him.
yeah,
Krishna is also can be selective. What he intends, only those people can see Krishna. Manifest times and unmanifest times.
right.
In manifest time, then everybody can see that, right? But unmanifest time, only his pure devotees can see that. Others cannot see. So
Prabhuji,
Krishna
yeah.
let him see this thing with his approval.
So Prabhuji, technically, if you look at that, if the cows are the boys were taken to Brahmaloka and then comes back, it's a one moment, like in that same day. So you can understand that it's a I mean, because they saw that 1 year pass, but as if
No,
just
one year passed from our point of view, but they were right. It's not a which place.
Yeah.
Brahmaji hid them, and he went away, and he came back.
Yeah.
So for him, it was few moments from his perspective. But the cows and the boys were still hidden right there in Vrindavan, but nobody knew about it. Now, question that Acharya posed that thing. Somebody might ask, how the Krishna is omniscient? He must know everything. Where could be? But he was acting all these things. He's a perfect actor also. And in that sense, actually, he purposefully see how Yogamaya coordinates with the Lord's inner Icha Shakti, And he genuinely puts himself under also kind of in a trance kind of. Many times he does not himself realize what's going on. Purposefully, his Yogamaya coordinates with him. But at times he does use Aishwarya Shakti also. Whenever a situation demands that, normally his Aishwarya Shakti is hidden behind the Brajvasis, Sakya Bhav, Vatsalya Bhav, Gopi Bhav, Madhurya Bhav, and all these things. But whenever he needs, he uses Aishwarya Shakti. Even when he comes in Varaha Avtara, Kurma Avtara, Fish Avtara, Matsya Avtara, it doesn't mean that he is in that animal kind of consciousness. He is always supreme. His Aishwarya is always there. But by his own choice, in order to enjoy Vatsalya Bhava, sometimes he puts himself in that kind of bewilderment, that kind of situation, by Yogamaya exactly acts the way he wants. In so many different incidents, even so many leelas throughout 10th canto, that's what we observe. We watch that actually.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji and Sarat Prabhuji and Archana Mataji. Archana Mataji, this was a wonderful session. The way you took the whole session was like I felt I went to Ter Kadamba where some of these pastimes of opening the lunch boxes, picnic, and all these I started recollecting that trees are still there where Srila Rupa Goswami did his bhajan in that kutir, and that's one of my favorite places too when I go to Vrajadam.
Ter Kadamba.
Ter Kadamba.
It is credit to you, Mataji. You really have the talent, gifted. You are really gifted.
So thank you so much for taking us on a tour with this pastime.
Srila Prabhupada's mercy.
Thank you so
Mataji
much.
is going to Vrindavan in April.
Now
Lalita Mataji.
let's hear from Sharad Prabhuji. He has only 5 minutes to talk. Sharad Prabhuji, you could share with us something.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Here it is a very, very good thing that mostly the devotees don't understand that in this Leela, there were 3 sets of these coward boys, calves, 3 sets. And that everybody understood. This is very good thing because people don't understand that one set was Krishna himself, one set which was made of Maya was stolen by Brahma, though he has got his own Maya also. Like in this slide, if you see, Brahma only created those grass. And seeing this grass, the calves, they kept on walking and walking, and that's how he could take them away. And the third set was the original ones who woke up, who told Krishna that we have just started the eating after 1 year. So this is very great thing. And second, Maya, as we know, there are 2 portions of Maya, Yoga Maya and Mahamaya. But besides that, there is also Maya created by Brahma also. But Brahma has no power to cover with his Maya anybody, including not only Krishna, but any of his friends, the coward boys, because we have to understand that they are not common coward boys. They are Krishna's permanent friends or permanent devotees, permanent associates. And they are as good as Krishna only because they are associated with Krishna from time immemorial.
No, for that matter, even the demons have that Maya Shakti. Remember how they can also use this illusory power against in the war against devas. They use that, But their Maya, anybody else's Maya Shakti, illusory power or magic power, they cannot withstand when it comes to Krishna.
And even all these demons who came in the Leelas of Lord Krishna, they are not very common people, common persons. They have got something special. That's why they encountered Krishna. They challenged Krishna, and of course, at the end they got killed. Actually, they did not get killed. They got liberated only. They were benefited due to some reason. That means they are all those demons. We have to understand that they are in a much higher position than all of us. They could see Lord Krishna in person to person and get the highest benefit from him, which now it is very, very difficult for us to get. So very nicely explained by Mataji with so little notice. Got the slides so late. But thank you, Mataji. Thank you very much. Then we are waiting for many more classes in future also from Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you very much.
Just one more message. Rajkumari Mataji couldn't make it today. She told me to convey birthday wishes, Charu Chandra Prabhuji, to you.
Oh,
She specifically messaged me and she said I'm unable to make it to the class.
she already did yesterday, no? Thank you.
Sharad Prabhu, there's one question regarding what you said just now. There were 3 sets of covered boys and the calves. You
Yes.
said one created by Brahmaji, one created by Krishna, that means Krishna expansions, and one the actual ones. So that was only my question. My question was that when Maya created Maya, that means the illusory calves, and the covered boys. When Maya did that already, what was the need for Krishna to expand and do? I mean, he could have taken those real ones and gone to Raja,
No,
right?
that is because the cows, they also wanted Krishna to be their son.
Yeah. Okay. So that is the reason, and
Yes.
also, where were they? Where were the actual covered boys and cows? Because what Brahmaji was hiding was the Maya, and was Krishna was the one who was expanding. Then
Yes.
where was the actual boys and the calves?
Actual boys were there from where they had been stolen, and they were found then and there only.
And they were there sitting there for all 1 year.
Yes, for one
But
year.
in a suspended animation, they didn't know themselves actually.
Okay.
As per us, 1 year, but they never felt 1 year. They felt just a moment only. Krishna
Yes.
had gone to look for the calves, and he has come back.
So,
That
but Balaramji is coming every day, no? I don't understand.
No, but see, that is the another beauty part of it. When Balramji was put in the trance, so that is another thing you notice. Brahmaji is an expansion. He's almost like Krishna, but still, nonetheless, he willingly takes a subordinate role, even though here he acts as his elder brother. But Brahmaji was also put on trance. He also was perplexed. What's going on? You know.
Yeah. But when he comes every day with covering boys, so
Yeah. So
covered
he
boys and
was.
calves, calf and
Whole year he didn't notice, he didn't, but something was not right. That's he got later on. He was so that's what it's in our Acharyas tells that Brahmaji when Balramji tells that he thought that these were some advanced rishis, and then he admits no, they cannot be. There's those advanced rishis, everything. Krishna, it must be you only. That's what he said then please tell me what's going on. Then Krishna actually explains everything.
yes, that is the expansions. But what about the suspension, animation suspension, which are there? Because they will come there every day, no? I don't know. They will come with the boys, that is expansions of Krishna, and all they will come to the same river bank, or they will go elsewhere. Is it? They will avoid that river bank. I don't know. I'm just imagining what Balramji is thinking, what he is seeing.
माता जी मगर
But
बलराम जी मतलब योग माया जो है वो बलराम जी को भी बिविलर कर सकते हैं ना, उनको भी
Yes.
भुला सकते हैं.
Yes.
नहीं, योग माया बुला सकते हैं, नहीं बोल सकते. नहीं, मैं क्या कह रही हूँ कि जब देखो अभी उस दिन बलराम जी नहीं आए थे ना, बिकॉज इट वॉज बर्थडे. सो जब कृष्णा एक्सपेंशन हो गए और घर गए, तभी वो कृष्णा थे, सब कुछ कृष्णा था. फिर नेक्स्ट डे
yeah,
समझो, नेक्स्ट
whole
डे,
year is to go. Whole year
हाँ,
let's
होल ईयर.
go
सो
with
नेक्स्ट
them.
डे वो आएंगे ना, नेक्स्ट डे वो
हाँ.
जब गए ना फॉरेस्ट को, तब वो कृष्णा और एक्सपेंशन थे ना,
He did
कृष्णा
not
एंड
see the
कृष्णा
difference.
एक्सपेंशन. तो फिर
That was
बलराम जी को
Krishna's.
नहीं पता चला. फिर जब वो
Actually,
वहां,
Krishna's Yogamaya potency kept him also in dark. Remember, I told you that Yogamaya has the power to keep Krishna himself by his own permission, by his own approval. He tells even Krishna also willingly goes under this kind of bewilderment
yeah,
to
for
enjoy
you, for Leela purpose.
Leela purpose. His
Okay,
Leela
thank
Shakti.
you.
His
Thank you very
Leela
much.
Shakti, Ichha
अदरवाइज
Shakti.
माता जी जो मधुरिमा जो है वो प्रदर्शित नहीं हो सकती थी ना इतनी लंबी तक, एक साल
Yeah.
तक के लिए.
Yeah,
सबके जो रिलीशमेंट है, सबको इतना एंजॉयमेंट मिला, ब्रजवासी को भी मिला, कृष्ण को भी मिला, दोनों को
yes,
मिला.
yes.
अगर
Okay.
ब्रह्मा जी अगर ओरिजिनल पे लेके जाते तो इन बिटवीन वो आ जाते बीच में, तो ये पूरा लीला भंग हो जाता वापस. ऐसा भी हो सकता था.
बलराम
इसीलिए
जी,
ओरिजिनल
बल
को
ब्रह्मा जी तो आ ही नहीं सकते थे, उनका 1 मिनट तो इधर 1 साल हो गया। वो वैसे आए भी, वो आधा गए और आ गए।
नहीं, मगर फिर भी
गए
अगर
नहीं हो
अगर
गया।
ओरिजिनल भी लेके जाते तो भी मतलब
नहीं, ओरिजिनल लेके जाते तो they will not get the mercy. That is the mothers and the cows.
Original he cannot touch only.
हाँ, बिकॉज कृष्णा का जो स्नेह है वो उनको वो टच नहीं
See,
करता।
these boys were also, remember, they are Nitya Siddhas. I mean, they are the coming straight from Goloka. Actually, they are no ordinary boys.
But yesterday in the slides, it was said that they are not Nitya Siddhas.
No,
Because they are Krita Punya Punja, because they got all the pious credits, and then they became like that. It's written. Yesterday's slides was like that.
Yeah, that's true. But they are no ordinary people. They are ordinary kids, you know.
Yeah, they are eligible to be Krishna's.
It is the direct mercy of Lord.
Yes.
Special mercy of Lord.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much.
So we are now past you now. So I think everybody's very tired. So I don't know when to have this kind of these meetings. So because it's kind of difficult when you go through this whole 2 hours and then again sit in the
hours
meeting.
And after that,
that's also so that's very difficult. I know we'll have to solve this issue, solve this problem, because I need to show you how to do all these things, Okay.
Yes. Prabhuji, take special meeting. One day special meeting for
time कहाँ से निकाला? Time ही तो problem है ना.
नहीं, एक दिन हम लोग break लेते हैं ना प्रभु. We will take Saturday. We'll take a break. And we will not do the class. We will only do this.
Because
We'll
with
take a
the
break.
class it's to have this.
With the class is not possible.
Very
now
difficult,
is very difficult. I'm so
Very
tired. I have to go and cook now. This is my cooking.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Okay.
Okay, bro. Thank you so much.
But if you can wait just for 5-10 minutes, I want to show you some features in the slide that you can utilize. Okay, next time onwards.
Okay.
Let me show very quickly. Okay, I'll share my screen. Can you? Let's see. I'm going to take share with my screen. Okay.
So we should stop the recording or what?
Yes, stop the recording.
Sharad Prabhu can stop the recording.
Yes.